That's 2 on him. Dason Fowles checks in, sophomore, wears 22, and also in going to be Dakota Dutson, and a couple of substitutions as well for South Sevier.
Coy Barton, number 4 for South Sevier, along with the senior Alex Baker, number 15. So this is kind of that 8-man rotation you see for South Sevier.
Coy Barton will bring it up, and they'll get into their offense. Bigelow on top, right side, back to Barton. Here's a jumper, top of the key, in and out, rebound, Brennan Nielsen. He picks up another one.
Boy, that's the second rebound for a little guy.
Yeah. Not afraid to go down and mix it up down low. Inside, Dason Fowles. Nice pass, Tanner Lefevre. Layup good.
Boy, that was a great pass, and with the left hand, Lefevre laid it in. That's 4 straight points for Delta.
And now starting to settle down a little bit. Under 10 to go, down to 7, 6. Baseline jumper, off no good, but an offensive rebound, and then a steal by Dason Fowles. Peyton Smith will heave it at the buzzer.
Ooh.
Off the bank board, no good.
Well, that was a good stand for Delta because, Dyson had a shot from 8 feet, but, you're down 11, and you got 3 quarters to play.
Absolutely. So Delta does answer with 4 straight. And a 1, 15-4. We'll be back right after this 1-minute break.
The City of Monroe is proud to have its own power company and to support South Sevier athletics. Monroe City Power delivers nice, bright lights for every South Sevier athletic event at home. Having a public power company enables Monroe City to provide community improvements that could not be afforded otherwise, while keeping rates down at the same time. The City of Monroe and Monroe City Electric Department are proud of their South Sevier Rams and wish them well in all endeavors.
Have you heard? Central Valley Medical Center is now providing orthopedic surgery. That's right, Dr. Joel Holman is a full-time orthopedic surgeon practicing in Nephi. You no longer need to drive to the Wasatch Front for hip replacement, knee replacement, fracture care, hand surgery, and general orthopedic care. Dr. Holman completed a residency in general orthopedics and a fellowship in hand surgery at the U of U and sees patients in the Nephi Medical Clinic inside Central Valley Medical Center. Call 435-623-3633, 623-3633.
And back to start this second quarter alongside Curtis Marsh. I'm Ken Nielsen. Barrett Hilton producing this one tonight for us here in the gym. And Delta will have it to start this second period. They trail 15-4. They finally did get going there in that right at the end of the first period. Deep right corner. Here's Brennan Nielsen, gets trapped and tries to split it, can't. Ball taken away.
Trevor Jones just gets his hands on a lot of balls.
Here's a 3, angle right, no good. Rebound, Tanner Lefevre. Delta needs to run right here to break, to get ahead of the press, and they do. Peyton Smith, angle left, back to Brennan Nielsen, cross-court pass, Dakota Dutson. He's out on the angle right. Up top, Peyton, around the horn. Brennan thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Back out on top, Peyton around the horn, Dakota. Now Tanner has the ball stripped away from him. Hands in all over the place.
Yeah, they had a couple of shots. Really, Brennan probably ought to take that shot to just try to loosen this defense up a little bit.
Backdoor cut, getting loose and a layup. Trevor Jones, and he's leading everyone in scoring.
An assist,
9.
An assist from Colton Bigelow.
Cross court, Dakota Dutson. Back to Brennan. Got a 3 if he wants it. He'll take it. Does he get it? Yes, 3-pointer. You just talked about it. Brennan Nielsen knocks it down.
That changes the dimension of the defense if they think they got to guard all, both wings. That's a good shot for Brennan.
Yep, 17-7. Lead down to 10. 6:05 to go here in the first half. 6:35 is looking to the far end of the court. Down inside, Bigelow wants to go left, does, banks it, no good though. Rebound, fought for, and it should be, I believe, a jump ball, and it will be. That'll be South Sevier's possession.
Yeah, that's good effort on both sides.
Yep.
You always see Coach Parsons talks a lot about 50-50 balls. If it's a loose ball, we want to get more 50-50 balls than our opponent.
So South Sevier to inbound under their own basket. They'll come way out on top. Here's Dyson Heath. Out of Bigelow, left side, cross-court pass. Here's a 3. In and out, tough luck shot. No good.
That's a
Peyton
foul
Smith
on Baker.
with it.
The crowd doesn't like it, but that's a foul. One thing, you got to protect that ball, and Peyton didn't protect it as well as I think he should have, but Alex is an aggressive kid.
So Delta will keep possession of it. They'll bring it up the floor left side, Dakota Dutson. Cross court, here's Brennan Nielsen. Drives, hand check there, no call, but he'll bring it back out. Now looks for some help up top, Peyton Smith. Now Dakota. Cross court, Brennan. Here's, thought he was going to take the three, and I'm with you. I think you go ahead and take that shot.
Yeah, I think that's a good look for him, especially coming off a make.
Yep. Here's a three from the angle left. Good, Dakota Dutson.
Boy, back-to-back three-pointers for Delta, and they're back to within 7 here.
A little bit of a run for the Rabbits, 17-10, 5:40 to go in the first. Here's a whistle, I believe, against Brennan Nielsen. Got a little bit too close, bodying up against the drive. And I believe the 15th foul. It'll be out of bounds underneath for the Rams. Bigelow to inbound on the baseline. He'll come out front, then gets it back, drives, puts it up, missed it. A little bit short. Rebound loose, and finally corralled by Dason Fowles up to Brennan Nielsen. He'll push in a hurry into the front court. Comes down the lane, now backs it back out. Has a crossover, has it swiped from him. He can't cross over in front of Jones, as Jones will take it from you, and he did.
Yeah, Trevor, he's a senior, and one thing about a senior who's played 3 years as a starter, he's waiting for that move right there.
Absolutely. Free throws coming. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout and be back to South Sevier right after this.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
So Jones actually misses both free throws. Delta with the rebound. They'll come with a chance to cut into this.
Yeah, travel that time as Dason Fowles caught the ball. I think he wanted to drop step, but that was a big opportunity for the Rabbits off the misses by Jones to cut this lead to 5 or 4.
So we approach 5 minutes to go. Here's a jumper, maybe a little quicker shot than what Coach Parsons wanted right there.
Well, I guarantee that he'll talk about that, but Dyson's a kid who can shoot the ball.
So Delta back with it again, a chance to cut this down to 5 or even 4 with a 3. Caden Fowles deep right corner with it. Looks for some help, and now you notice South Sevier has switched up the defense. They've gone man-to-man on this possession.
They have, and that kind of makes it hard. You just get into your zone offense, and now you're having to go with your man offense.
Peyton Smith drives, cut off there, out to Austin Chappell. His 3. Got it,
Boy,
Austin
that's a big
Chappell.
shot, big shot. Credit Smith.
Yeah.
He brought a crowd, kicked the ball. And what was 11-0 is now 17-13.
How about that? And all 3 field goals here in this period have been 3-pointers. Here's a whistle and a foul on Caden Fowles trying to deny Bigelow across the lane.
We're seeing a lot of kind of delayed calls tonight, haven't you?
I think you're right.
You see the contact and you wait a second. And
and it's almost like they're waiting to see if there's an advantage gained by the other team. And so far, I think they've been spot on for the most part.
Yeah, the officials do a good job. They have a hard job.
Free throws coming. Let's take another 30-second timeout. We'll be back after Bigelow takes these 2.
When I was thinking about going back to school, I got pretty nervous, just knowing I had a young family and money was tight for us. As a mother, online courses were perfect for my busy schedule. One of the things that was huge for me was how affordable this program was. Without the online courses, I know I wouldn't be able to finish school or transfer to a major university. I will always be grateful for Snow College in helping me reach my goals and helping me set the pathway for my future.
So Bigelow, Colton hits them both. And it's a 19-13 game. Delta with it now on the offensive end, and here's a whistle out front.
Trevor Jones going to get called for the reaching foul as he reached in there and got Austin Chappell on the right arm.
And I believe just the first personal. So Delta inbounds on the far side. They'll bring it into the backcourt. Peyton Smith up the far side. Chappell, and he airmailed it back over the top of Peyton Smith and out of bounds.
Yeah, he did. That's kind of an unforced error. Really didn't need that one.
So the Rams back with it.
We talked about shot selection. Coach Parsons always talks to his kids about, we can get that shot anytime we want, so we don't need to shoot it quick. We can always get that shot.
Yep. 3:48 to go here in the first half, 19-13. South Sevier leads Delta. Here's Bigelow, top of the key. Down inside. Oh, just a nice job pinning his man high was Garrett Peterson. Makes a catch and lays it in.
And really, that's kind of been the difference in this game, don't you think? They've run those curls and they've got guys free for layups. Other than that, this game's a lot closer ball game.
Here's Austin Chappell. Drives, jumps in the air, which you probably shouldn't do. Tried to make the pass and it was stolen.
But that was a hustle play by Colton Bigelow.
Yep. So here come the Rams the other way with it. They lead at 21-13. 3:12 to go in the half. And again, okay,
they're going to call an offensive foul on Peterson down there.
He had Dason Fowles pinned high, and the pass probably wasn't quite high enough.
No.
Dason tipped it away, but they whistle a foul on the backside.
He had the size advantage. If they'd have lobbed that ball, I think it would have ended in a layup. But we're going to see number 23 in for South Sevier, and that's kind of an early start for him. And that's well, that's not
25, I believe.
25, that's right. That's Kyson Wynn.
Very good. Brennan Nielsen back in for Delta. He'll bring it up the court right side to Tanner Lefevre. Lefevre goes down low to Dason Fowles, and then Bigelow, just a little bit stronger, reaches in and just takes it away.
Yeah, you really got to get in that triple threat position and be strong with that basketball down low because you're going to draw a crowd.
Absolutely. So Jones with it out on the angle right. 2:45 to go now here in this first half. Here's the lob down inside. Turn, jump hook. Tough luck shot there. Looked like he had it down, but it comes right back out.
Pretty confident shot for a kid that doesn't see a lot of playing time.
Absolutely. And here comes that trap again at half court. Down in the deep right corner, Tanner Lefevre. Cross court, Dason Fowles. Jumper, rolls off, no good. Good looking shot, just couldn't go down for him.
Great looking pass that time is Lefevre. He got it right where it needed to get.
So 2:12 now left here in this first half. And the ball knocked away, stolen. Delta picks it up. Here comes Peyton Smith the other way, up the left side crossover. And then tried to cross over again, and it's taken away. Here comes South Sevier the other way. Layup missed. Oh.
Boy, we're talking about that delayed call. It's a delayed call, but you know, the thing about it is when Smith gets that ball down low, you don't want to put it, that trap's coming, you don't want to put that ball on the ground. You want to pass that ball out of that trap.
Another 30-second timeout as we wait for free throws. Back after this.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
And on the free throws, Jones gets one of two. Missed the free throw. Delta comes down. Brennan Smith drives inside. Has the ball blocked away. Split a couple of defenders.
Yeah, I like the move.
Yeah.
I like the move. You got to make people respect you. And Colton's going to block a lot of shots this year, but he's going to get, you're going to pick up some fouls driving that way too.
And there's the athleticism there by Trevor Jones, who steals the long inbound pass. It looked like it was going to be an easy catch for Delta, and he just goes up and knocks it away. So with the bucket on the other end, now here's Peyton Smith. He tries to throw one over the top, and it is knocked away. Layup good and a foul. Wow. Trevor Jones.
Boy, he's just a tough kid, isn't there, in the middle?
So he'll have a free throw to try and complete this three-point play.
Boy, it was 17-13 and 9-0 run right now for South Sevier.
Austin Chappell back in for Delta, along with the sophomore in there, Jack Dutson, wears number 24.
South Sevier also with Porter Dow. He's a sophomore, number 3.
Free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Tanner Lefevre. And here's Jack Dutson with it across court, Austin Chappell. Back to Jack. Deep left corner, Lefevre drives, puts up the shot. Boy, a lot of contact, no call this time. Rebound taken by the Rabbits. And now here's a steal out front. And down the lane, losing it out of bounds, they say, is
Coy Barton on there.
Yeah, Coy Barton.
No, that's Dow. Porter Dow.
Porter Dow, you're exactly right. So Delta dodges a bullet right there. Score remains 26-13. Delta with it the other way. Baseline jumper. Tanner Lefevre off the iron, no good. Austin Chappell gets an offensive rebound. Back inside, Rhett Shamo, who also is in for Delta. Stepped on the baseline, but they say he got pushed.
So they're going to call a foul, I think, on Wynn, 25. That'll be Kyson Wynn's first foul. I like the shot. They got the ball into that left side, and good recognition to know that they might not get a double team down low.
So it'll be just a one-on-one. We'll keep it right here. Normally we jump away. We got a late start, so we've got to get our sponsors in tonight. Free throw, no good. Rebound is controlled, though, by Wynn.
Big, strong kid is Kyson.
So South Sevier back with it. Again, up 13. Down low, Bigelow, cross court. Pass, here's the jump shot, no good. Rebound, Dakota Dutson. And up the floor in a hurry. Oh, almost a stolen pass. Jack Dutson tried to shoot one up that right side, and it was knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rabbits.
Yeah, Porter Dow got his hands on that.
So Delta to inbound. They come cross court. Tanner Lefevre out to Jack Dutson at the center circle. Right side, Austin Chappell. Austin now picks up the dribble, goes deep right corner. Rhett Shamo to Austin to Jack Dutson. Jack looks. Left side, deep corner, Lefevre. Underneath, beautiful pass. And a catch by Rhett Shamo, and he lays it up and in.
Boy, that was Tanner Lefevre. He put a lot of, he threaded the needle on that. Delta needed that on that 10-0 run.
Back the other way, it'll be Porter Dowell. Here's a jumper, angle right, a little bit short, but getting the rebound is Dowell. Puts it up and good, and he's fouled. And with that, we'll be back after this 30-second break.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
So at the free throw line, it'll be Dowell to try and complete the three-point play, and he does. So Delta will have 3 seconds to bring the ball up the floor, and they're going to throw it away. Here's an intercepted pass and a buzzer beater. A three-point bucket at the horn by Trevor Jones.
Well, that's kind of a backbreaker. 3 seconds. You've just given up a three-point play. So South Sevier, in essence, scores 6 points in 3 seconds.
Absolutely. So at the half, South Sevier leads at 32-15. Don't go away, as we'll be back here in just a moment with our Southern Utah University halftime show as you listen and watch Delta High and South Sevier right here on Centricom and also on KSVC. We'll be back after this.
When just standing up from a sitting position becomes a major life event, Service Drug has the solution for you. Service Drug is a distributor of lift chairs made by Golden Technologies. These chairs are manufactured in the USA from the highest quality materials, and the comfort they provide is unsurpassed. They come in a variety of colors and styles to meet your every need. Stop by today and check out the full line of home medical supplies at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore. As always, it's service first at Service Drug.
The health care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live, and you can rest assured that Sevier Valley Medical Center provides our communities with the same high-quality care and advanced technology services you'd receive if you drove to the city. From full-time specialty services such as ENT, orthopedics, podiatry, and internal medicine to a wide range of outpatient services, including imaging, respiratory therapy, and dialysis. High-quality health care with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sevier Valley Medical Center, healing for life.
Every day is a good day to shop Drew Bay for a new truck. Check out the all-new, from the hubcaps to the headliner, 2014 Chevy Silverado. The all-new Silverado has four-wheel disc brakes for superb stopping ability. This beast boasts 355 horsepower with 383 foot-pounds of torque, up to 420 horses and 450 pounds of torque. You choose. Be sure to ask about active fuel management and optional bed lengths and other available options. The all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado makes every day a good day to shop Drew Bay. Drew Bay Chevrolet, Delta.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center. Healing for life.
Choosing a college is tough, but there's a big difference between 25 and 500 students in a class. SUU has small classes. It's a big difference if your professor is teaching class or doing research. SUU professors are in the classroom teaching and calling on you by name. At SUU, distinguished faculty are in small classes teaching rigorous nationally accredited programs on a safe campus in an unrivaled natural setting. Southern Utah University. There is a difference.
Andy's Market in Monroe strives to provide their customers with the convenience of one-stop shopping. Not only do they have great prices and selection on all grocery items, but they also feature a bookstore, bakery, and grill. And now Andy's Market has added a pharmacy. There is no longer a need to travel for over-the-counter or prescription medications. Just stop by Aspen Ridge Pharmacy, now open inside Andy's Market. So much more than a grocery store, and now including a pharmacy.
And welcome back inside of the Southern Utah University halftime show. Southern Utah University, where you get involved in your education and experience more. Once again, alongside Curtis Marsh, I'm Ken Nielsen. Also Barrett Hilton here with us, producing this one. And boy, it kind of got away from the Rabbits right there, especially on the last possession of the half. As South Sevier got a bucket and a foul, made the free throw. Delta inbounds with, I believe it was there 4 seconds? 3 seconds left. They throw it over the top, stolen away. And Trevor Jones, who's having a whale of a game tonight, knocks down a three at the buzzer. And so just like that, Delta had cut it down to, I think, 6.
They got to 4.
Okay.
Because after an 11-0 run to start the game off, I thought that Delta did a good job with their composure of settling down in. They got the game back to 17-13. But once they got to 17-13, South Sevier finished on a 15-2 run. And boy, the hard thing about that last shot, 6 points in 3 seconds, is that's the last thing you think about in the locker room right now.
Exactly.
And especially when you're a young ball team, you're sitting in there thinking, oh, you know, we kind of had a little hand grenade go off in our hands instead of hitting a shot, and you go in there and thinking we're back in it. And momentum's a big thing with kids. I don't know what it is, but if you could find a way to bottle that, you'd be a rich.
Absolutely. You got to feel for coaches who put so much of their time, effort, blood, sweat, tears, and you deal with 16, 17-year-old kids, and they're playing their hearts out.
They are.
But sometimes it doesn't go their way.
And I like Coach Smith's composure with his kids. You obviously, you're going to look to your team, and that sometimes has to be the coach. If South Sevier has one on the floor, obviously with Jones, they can look to him. But if you don't have one, I'm not saying Delta doesn't have one, but I thought Coach Smith was calm and collected, and his kids got back into it.
Absolutely. Once again, you're listening to the Southern Utah University Halftime Show. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll come back with our halftime stats right after this.
RC Staples has been your family shoe and clothing outlet in Delta since 1995. If you need to outfit an individual, a family, or a missionary, RC Staples is the place. There's luggage, tuxedo rentals, and much more. RC Staples is very conscious of changing styles and fashion trends as they cater to the lifestyle, budget, and tastes of Miller County residents. Hey, RC Staples is both trendy and price conscious. So shop with confidence. That's RC Staples, 261 West Main, Delta.
The Texaco gas station and convenience store in Monroe is now under new ownership, and great things are in the plans for the store right now. The owners of Andy's Market have purchased the Texaco and are currently remodeling the store in order to meet all of your needs. The store will continue to be open during the remodel, and they have also dropped the price of gas. So stop in, fill up with gas, and see the progress of the remodel as well as the new items that will be carried inside the store. That's the new look Texaco in Monroe.
The government and community leaders in Millard County today were molded into the people they have become by the experiences and opportunities during their high school years. The same stands true for the future leaders of Delta City. That's why the City Council and Mayor of Delta are thoroughly invested in providing opportunities for the students of Delta High School to assist them in reaching their potential. Delta City appreciates the opportunity to support Delta High School academics and this Delta Rabbit sports broadcast.
This is James at Ivy Lumber in Manti and Monroe. We got some great deals on our railroad ties, great deals on our lodge poles for $13.49 a piece. We got some cedar fencing, some of the 1x6 by 6 foot tall dog-eared cedar fencing for $1.89 each. 6 foot steel green posts, and those are $4.39 a piece. We got some great deals on cattle panels for $19.99. We're also proud to say that we're back manufacturing trusses. Give us a call if you need a price or a quote on trusses. At Ivy Lumber, where the wood is good and so is the hardware. And stores in Manti and in Monroe.
At Lovell Pharmacy in Delta, we put the love in customer service. We do it by offering so much more than just pharmaceutical care. Try our Jackson Hole Soda, BYU Ice Cream, and our cheese curds from Beaver Cheese Plant. For all of your gift-giving needs, from baby showers to birthday presents, shop Lovell Pharmacy. And don't forget our nice, informative, caring staff. Remember, we put the love in customer service at Lovell Pharmacy. Find us at 111 East Main Street in Delta.
Basin Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
And welcome back inside the broadcast booth here, sponsored by Southern Utah University. Experience more from your education. Explore higher education with the difference. Experience SUU. And we take a quick look at the numbers in this one from the first half. Delta with really kind of a tough first quarter. Only had 4 points in that first quarter compared to the 15 from South Sevier. Real quick, Delta, as far as scoring is concerned, boy, nobody with more than 3 points. Dakota Dustin with 3, Brendan Nielsen with 3, Austin Chappell with 3, and then 3 players with 2 points apiece. As we look at it real quick, Rhett Chameau had a bucket in there. Caden Fowles has 2. Tanner Lefevre has 2. Delta only at the free throw line 1 time in the first half. That hurt them. They've got to get to the line a little bit more. They were 0 for 1. 3 3-point buckets, 3 2-point buckets, and that's it.
Well, you got to get to the foul line if you're going to try to manufacture points. But
see what happens here in the second half. For South Sevier, they were led by Trevor Jones. He had 15 in that first half. Colton Bigelow with 6. 3 points for Dowell off the bench. 4 points for Garrett Peterson. 2 points for Dyson Heath. They went to the line 10 times in that first half with 6 for 10, and then had 9 2-point field goals. Got a couple of threes. So we'll see what kind of adjustments Delta can make coming out of the locker room to try and get back in this one. They trail 32-15 as we start the second.
Well, one thing they absolutely have to have is a quick start.
Yeah.
Because South Sevier opened off with an 11-0 run. If South Sevier gets on a run right now, it could be all over. And
on the inbound, there's just no movement, and Delta has a hard time even getting it in. It's knocked out of bounds. They'll inbound again. Nobody screening away.
Well, now South Sevier's in a man-to-man, so they're just changing things up.
They go to Peyton Smith, now to Brennan Nielsen, back to Peyton. Underneath, boy, had Tanner Lefevre open for a moment, but a little bit of a delay, and it's picked off.
Well, that pass was just a second earlier, that would have been 2 points.
But again, great athleticism by South Sevier as they recover so well.
Well, Garrett's a big guy down low, and he's 6'3", and so it's hard to get around him.
Here's Bigelow for South Sevier on the angle left. Backdoor cut, nicely done. Up with the layup, no good.
Great defensive stand that time by Austin Chappell as he kind of got Trevor in no man's land.
Bounce pass underneath, Tanner Lefevre up and good. Nice pass from Peyton Smith. Lefevre with 4 now.
Boy, and Delta hasn't got a lot of points in low, so it's nice to see them get some points in the paint there.
On the floor for Delta, Peyton Smith, Austin Chappell, Brennan Nielsen, Caden Fowles, and Tanner Lefevre. And I'll let you go through South Sevier here on a shot by Bigelow up, no good.
Well, the only difference in this, where they have Alex Baker, Trevor Jones, Colton Bigelow, they got Eddie Johnson and Garrett Peterson for the Rams.
Free throws coming for Bigelow. Let's take 30 and be back right after this.
Hey, hold up there. Don't blow your hard-earned money on ag supplies and such until you visit Oasis Seed Cooperative in Delta. There's Montana Silversmith and that special lady. Well, hey, Oasis Seed has your planting supplies too, but Oasis Seed is more than a seed company. Animal health products, livestock panels, gates, poles, fencing supplies for sure, but so much more. Wrangler, tack, saddles, and much more. Work hard, but spend wisely at Oasis Seed Cooperative, 290 North, 1000 West, Delta.
Bigelow hits both free throws, 34-17. Delta the other way with it. Here's Brennan Nielsen out on the angle right, trying to get some room. Cross court, nice pass. Austin Chappell. Austin to the baseline. Here's a jumper. Lefevre. Good. Tanner Lefevre with back-to-back buckets, and it's good to see him for Delta to start to get going right now.
It started, really with Brennan's skip pass.
Yeah.
Because, you can get the ball across the zone a lot quicker with a pass than a dribble. Led to a basket.
So South Sevier back the other way. They lead it 34-19, just underway here in the second half. Delta straight up man-to-man right here, and here comes Jones. Boy, he has had a whale of a game up to this point. Has 15 for South Sevier. He'll dump it left side to, I believe that's Johnson. Johnson has it stolen away by Peyton Smith. Going to go the length of the floor, lays it up. Oh, just left it short, didn't finish it off. And South Sevier comes up, throws it away again.
Some big minutes right now by Tanner Lefevre for Delta with some rebounds and some pickups and a basket.
And again, the defense really extending for South Sevier as they knock the ball away into the backcourt. Peyton Smith retrieves it to Brennan Nielsen, high post. Caden Fowles, jumper, missed it. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Boy, that's a shot you want right there. An 8-foot shot from the elbow just inside. Delta right now doing a lot better job passing the ball. I guarantee that's what Coach Smith talked about at halftime.
Brennan Nielsen thought about the three, drives in, puts it up, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot two. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
The Fairview Telephone Company was founded in 1903 to bring telephone service to small communities in central Utah when no one else would. That small phone company is now Centricom, and our vision hasn't changed. We want rural central Utah to have the very best options for high-speed internet, cable TV, and home phone. Why? Because we live here too. Centricom, your local telecommunications company.
And Brennan Nielsen with a nice stroke knocks both free throws down. He's got 5 points in the game. South Sevier the other way. 34-21, Rams lead it down inside Bigelow. Drives underneath, and he throws it away. Peyton Smith picks off another errant pass up to Austin Chappell. Lays it up, no good. Peyton Smith gets the offensive rebound, and he finishes it.
Boy, big hustle play, and South Sevier's going to take a timeout on a mini run by the Rabbits.
Coach Parsons not happy. He wants to talk about it. 5:12 to go in the third. 34-23. We'll be back after this timeout.
Every morning, millions of people skip breakfast. But thanks to McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast, they'll have to find something else to skip, like waiting for the shower to warm up, putting in their contacts. Ow. Or they could just wear that wet towel to work.
Good morning, everyone.
There are options, people, but skipping McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast isn't one of them. So grab a sausage burrito, sausage McMuffin sandwich, premium roast coffee, and more for just $1 each. That's the simple joy of breakfast at McDonald's.
Your Delta McDonald's, a proud supporter of Delta High School sports.
So Delta has outscored South Sevier 8-2 here in the third to get themselves somewhat back in this game. Only down 11.
And we talked about that. What was the key? They had to get a quick start. Now the Rabbits got one.
And South Sevier now will come up against a little bit of half-court press. Delta will return the favor and try to trap here. South Sevier does a nice job breaking it. Deep left corner. Here is a three over the basket. No good. And loose ball thrown off of a Rabbit out of bounds. Nice job there. Boy, I'm telling you, this Trevor Jones, very heady.
He's a smart kid. He got it off Austin Chappell's. That's what you get when you get a senior that's a 4.0 student. And
yeah, he has really played well. Just under 5 to go in the third. 34-23. And Rams with it. As Delta now switches back to a 2-3 zone. Bigelow. Now skip pass over the top. They'll go right side. Back left side as they play catch back and forth. Andy Johnson now left side. Here's a three. This one's no good by Baker, and here's a whistle underneath, and this is going to go against
Colton Bigelow.
Rams.
Good box out by Delta that time. Colton pushed off down low off the miss.
And so Delta with a chance to get this lead under 10 on this possession. Substitutions being made for South Sevier.
Yeah, Dyson Heath and Coy Barton in. Alex Baker's going to take a seat along with Garrett Peterson. It's a big possession because this is a possession where Delta can cut this to single digits.
Exactly. 4.5 to go here in the third, 34-23. Delta lobbing down low. Nice catch by Tanner Lefevre, but he can't quite finish. Ball's tipped around and controlled by Caden Fowles. Goes right back up, and he's fouled. He'll shoot two. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
At Zions Bank, they haven't forgotten who keeps them in business. It's you. While Zions Bank has offices in 10 western states, you are still number one. From checking and savings to business and personal loans, Zions Bank now offers its customers online banking services. Zions Bank is a leader in providing electronic banking services. If you haven't seen what Zions Bank has to offer you, stop in today. Zions Bank in Richfield, 55 West, 100 North, behind the post office.
So Caden Fowles knocks them both down, and it's under 10, 34-25. Delta making a little run here to start the half.
Yeah, that's what they needed with a quarter and a half to play.
Left side. Thought about a three, but they don't take it. That was Heath that thought about it. Yeah. Now they'll come back up front.
Dyson's a good shooter.
See if he doesn't get his feet set here as they'll swing the ball around left side. Here's Coy Barton back out on top now. Delta in that 2-3 zone, and South Sevier is going to be very patient here on this possession. Bigelow, baseline, rolls it up. Oh, boy, that would have been that was an amazing move if he could have rolled that one in.
Boy, big rebound by Peyton Smith.
And Delta back the other way. Here's Smith out on top. Right side, they'll go Austin Chappell. Back left side, Brennan Nielsen, deep corner, Tanner Lefevre. Down inside, they tried to go to Caden Fowles. Ball's tipped away from behind and out of bounds.
Cade will get down a little lower, get a little stronger in that position. You know, the only way at that point you can knock that ball away is to foul him.
Exactly. Dakota Dutson will check in for Delta. He will inbound on the Delta baseline. Comes way out on top to Peyton Smith. Left side, Austin Chappell. Back to Peyton. 3:20 to go here in the third. Caden Fowles down the lane, tried to reverse it up and couldn't get it to go. If he'd have stayed to the right side, I think he had a little better chance.
Yeah, he kind of got it in that left hand, but good aggressive move.
Here comes Andy Johnson. Left side now to Barton. Back to Johnson up on top. As they play catch back and forth. Right side now, they'll swing it to Jones. And up top, here's a three down the barrel, short. Rebound, Caden Fowles, nice box out that time.
Well, and he's kind of controlled the boards the last couple of sequences.
So Delta with a chance to get this down to even 7 right here, or 6 with a 3. Austin Chappell out on the angle right. Got Tanner Lefevre on the low block, but they'll skip pass around the top over Dakota Dutson. Back to Peyton. He'll take a 3. Got it!
Boy, that's a big shot. And this is a 6-point ball game. I thought looking down to Lefevre, they had Andy Johnson, a 5'10" kid on him. Maybe that was a good look.
So it is a 6-point game, 34-28 with 2:15 to go here in the third. Delta playing a much better quarter. And right back at you, here's a three-pointer by Trevor Jones.
13-5 run this third period for Delta.
Big shot there by Jones. That gives him 18.
That's what seniors do, don't.
Timeout taken on the floor. Coach Jared Smith says, we want to talk about it. We'll take the break with them. 2 minutes to go, 37-28, back after this.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
DP Curtis Trucking has been helping move America for many years. It's a reflection of the drivers, employees, and ownership. DP Curtis is a family-oriented business that gets their drivers home weekly with paid vacation, weekly pay, health and dental insurance, and a 401k plan and more. If you need trucking services or would like to join the DP Curtis family, call 435-896-4417. That's 896-4417.
So Delta with their best offensive quarter of the ball game. They've scored 13 here in the period. As you mentioned, South Sevier with 5. The one lone field goal right there by Jones. That was a big one.
Yeah, that was, because it was a real run. And keep in mind right now in both, most of the polls right now, South Sevier ranked number 1 in 2A with wins last week over Juab and Millard.
Absolutely. We were talking, even if Delta can keep this close, be competitive, if they don't get the win, maybe a little bit of confidence for being able to play with a team like this. Here's a 3 by Smith, no good. Rebound.
What a
Caden
move.
fouls, and he goes right up over the top of Bigelow and lays it in.
Boy, that was a tough move. And, one thing you got to say for Delta, you get down big, and you get right back into this game. And sometimes you get knocked down. You got to take a standing 8 count. You got to get back up and try to win a fight. And Delta showed some real resilience here.
Absolutely. 37-30, yeah.
Porter Dow into the lineup for South Sevier.
And out on top with it is Dowell. Here's a 3, angle left, in and out. Tough luck shot right there. And Delta with a rebound and a chance to cut even closer.
He's been torrid at that. I mean, he's really shot the ball well and kind of struggling a little bit tonight with the shot.
So Delta almost turns it over, and they
had to call that foul. There's nothing you can do about that.
Tough luck foul for Dow. Almost had the steal and then kind of fell onto the back of the legs of Peyton Smith, and they had to whistle him for a foul.
I think Porter looked over at Peyton and says, "You got my jersey." Number 3 against number 3.
Brendan Nielsen checks back in for Peyton Smith. And he tries to throw it through underneath, and the ball's just knocked away. Here comes the jumper right side, and boy, the turnover turns up in point just like that as Dyson Heath.
And I told you, Dyson, when he gets his feet set, I'll tell you, he may be the best shooter on this team.
And again, here comes the pressure. Here's Brennan Nielsen to the angle right. Wow,
Porter's going to pick up 2 fouls there.
Just a little bit too aggressive right there as Porter Dowell.
You think on an offensive set, I think a lot of kids, one thing that you don't see that you did maybe 20 years, and the kids are more athletic, there's no question, but it's okay to get an offensive foul.
Ah, absolutely.
I mean, if you're aggressive enough, you're going to pick one up every other game, right?
Absolutely. Here is Brennan Nielsen, angle right. He'll take a 3.
Big shot.
Wow.
Big shot. That's 2 threes from him, both kind of from the same spot on the other side of the court, but it is a 6-point game again.
And Brennan leads Delta in scoring now with 8. And now here is a turnover. Dason fouls. Turns it over to Brennan Nielsen. He comes up the floor looking for some help. Finds it in Austin Chapel. Here's a jumper from 18 by Dakota Dutson, no good. Caden Fowles almost had the offensive rebound, and the
just
buzzer
as time expired. Boy, what an effort, Caden really, I thought, showed something that third period as far as rebounding.
So Delta within 6 as we go to the last break. 39-33. We'll be back with the final 8 right after this.
The City of Monroe is proud to have its own power company and to support South Sevier athletics. Monroe City Power delivers nice, bright lights for every South Sevier athletic event at home. Having a public power company enables Monroe City to provide community improvements that could not be afforded otherwise, while keeping rates down at the same time. The City of Monroe and Monroe City Electric Department are proud of their South Sevier Rams and wish them well in all endeavors.
Have you heard? Central Valley Medical Center is now providing orthopedic surgery. That's right, Dr. Joel Holman is a full-time orthopedic surgeon practicing in Nephi. You no longer need to drive to the Wasatch Front for hip replacement, knee replacement, fracture care, hand surgery, and general orthopedic care. Dr. Holman completed a residency in general orthopedics and a fellowship in hand surgery at the U of U and sees patients in the Nephi Medical Clinic inside Central Valley Medical Center. Call 435-623-3633, 623-3633.
So here we go. Final 8 minutes of this one. It's been a pretty entertaining ball game.
Really has. Delta outscored South Sevier 18-7. We talked about how big that 6-point play was for South Sevier with 3 seconds to go in the second half, but without that, this game would be knotted up at 33.
So give Coach Smith, you talked about it, kind of obviously the leader of the team. And here's a turnover. South Sevier tried to go under the basket, but anyway, Coach Smith at the half obviously calmed his kids down and brought them out, and they're playing a pretty good half.
Yeah, they haven't turned the ball over. South Sevier really hasn't got a transition basket off the trap in this second half.
Delta with the ball. Peyton Smith, angle left. Right side, Brennan. Drives, jumper. It might have been tipped and fought for in the rebound taken by South Sevier.
Alex Baker on the rebound?
I believe it was. He and Dason Fowles went up together, and Baker just pulls it away. So again, the lead stays at 6. Here's a 3, angle right. It's no good. Rebound. Dason fouls. Looks for Peyton Smith. Finds him. And here come the Rabbits. Are they going to get an easy one? Up the floor. Dakota Dutson lays it up and in. And wow, Delta on a run here. 4-point game.
Yeah, that's why you dribble Dason Fouls with your head up looking down the court. Nice assist from Fouls.
39-35, just under 7 to go in this one. And Brennan Nielsen steals it away momentarily, and he does.
Well, right now Delta's getting the 50-50 balls.
He jumps in front, steals it, and then it's knocked out of bounds. Delta will have it. Timeout taken by Coach Parsons. We'll be back after this 1-minute break.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're committed to servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals. Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
So we've got a game here at South Sevier. 39-35, Rams lead it. Delta with the ball, and Delta has actually outscored South Sevier 20-7 here. Back into this.
Really have, and it started with a lot better handling of the ball. They've handled the pressure better. South Sevier going to come out in a man-to-man full court press.
And Delta trying to get it in, and they do. Over the top, Dakota Dutson. Here's Peyton Smith. Drives by his man. And has it stripped away and stolen. Here comes South Sevier the other way. To the bucket. Missed the layup, and now, the underside official on the play let it go, and the outside official comes in on a late call there.
He called the play. The one thing that Delta did is you can't dribble through that. Even though it's man-to-man pressure, you got to pass the ball, and that's what they've done so well to get back into it. And that time they tried to dribble through it.
Coach Smith, and I like an official that will come and talk to you.
Yeah, it has been an interesting, I think it's been a decent called game with the officials, but they have had calls.
First free throw was up and no good by Trevor Jones. He'll have another. So the lead stays at 4, 39-35 with 6:42 to go in the ball game. Second one good. And the emotion is even kind of taking a step up.
The gym's quiet, isn't it, right now?
Brennan Nielsen up the floor, right side, Peyton Smith back to Brennan. And now he'll look for help back right side, Peyton Smith, as the defense is really starting to get extended, and they long arms pick off the pass. Peyton was trying to go back over the top to Brennan, and they just anticipate
Trevor
so
Jones
well.
has got his hands on, maybe 10 or 12 balls tonight. And
so South Sevier kind of establishing a little bit of some pace here. And here's a 3, deep left corner, knocked down by Garrett Peterson, his first 3 of the game.
And that's his spot. That is a shot he can make from that corner.
Delta breaks the pressure. And now another steal out front. Just long arms taking the ball away. And now South Sevier has ratcheted up their intensity. Down inside, Bigelow catches, lays it up, right-handed this time, and scores.
Well, that was a great pass, but that might have been a better catch. And what are we going to have? We're going to have a call. They're going to call a foul after the basket on South Sevier. I'm not sure what it was, but
not sure either.
He was very deliberate. The official saw something.
Timeout taken on the floor as South Sevier's making a run. 45-35, 5:42 to go. We'll be back right after this 1-minute break.
When just standing up from a sitting position becomes a major life event, Service Drug has the solution for you. Service Drug is a distributor of lift chairs made by Golden Technologies. These chairs are manufactured in the USA from the highest quality materials, and the comfort they provide is unsurpassed. They come in a variety of colors and styles to meet your every need. Stop by today and check out the full line of home medical supplies at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore. As always, it's service first at Service Drug.
The health care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live, and you can rest assured that Sevier Valley Medical Center provides our communities with the same high-quality care and advanced technology services you'd receive if you drove to the city. From full-time specialty services such as ENT, orthopedics, podiatry, and internal medicine to a wide range of outpatient services, including imaging, respiratory therapy, and dialysis. High-quality health care with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sevier Valley Medical Center, healing for life.
So South Sevier on a 6-0 run here to get this back to a 10-point lead. 45-35 with plenty of time to go in this one.
With a timeout with Coach Parsons, an effective timeout, and I don't think there was a lot of talking from the players in that one. I think Coach Parsons was doing the talking.
And Delta throws it away again. Austin Chapel tried to get it in over the top, and it was stolen. Here's a foul out on top called by the outside official.
They're called the Fever on a push.
You know, the inside official has pretty much been quiet. That's this other official that seems to be kind of controlling things. So here's a lob out front. Back to Bigelow. Right-handed jump hook. No good. Rebound. Dayson fouls.
Big rebound for Dayson. That was the shot Bigelow can make, but...
out on top, Austin Chapel, as Coach Smith up hollering out what he wants to run, and right through the hands of Dakota Dutson and out of bounds. That's a costly turnover there for the Rabbits.
That's like catching the ball in football and running before you secure that ball.
So South Sevier back the other way with it. I don't think the clock's running right now, so.
Well, this is free time right now for.
Which is now
it's
starts.
Going now.
Now I get her going.
I don't think Coach Smith's going to complain about that right now.
No, that was to Delta's advantage, obviously down by 10 right here. South Sevier taking their time on the possession. They'll come way out on the left side. This will be Alex Baker with it. Alex takes it out to the center circle, and now we'll go down inside. Bigelow back out, corner three. Good, wow. Nice looking stroke there by Garrett Peterson. He's got 2 threes in the quarter.
Boy, that's his spot in the corner, you know, and Delta needs to extend out there and realize he can make that shot.
And here's a whistle and a foul on an attempted steal by Bigelow on that far side. Nice hustle by the big guy.
I think that'll be 3 fouls on Colton tonight.
Caden Fowles checks in. He'll replace Dakota Dutson. And
how come there's so many cool names with kids today? You know, you think about it. Dakota, Ryder, Riker, Ski. I mean, when we were kids, everybody was Tom, Bill, or Curtis, or...
Exactly. Here's Austin Chapel for a 1-and-1. I apologize there. Barrett, we should have had a commercial. I'll get you on the next one as we try to make sure we get our sponsors in today.
Yeah, our engineer's over there. He's giving us the evil eye right now.
And Austin Chapel knocks them both down. He's got 5 in the ball game with 4:39 to go. Lead is at 11, 48-37. Now Sevier again. It tries to go inside to Bigelow. Just wasn't there. 2 players converge, knock it away. Here comes Chapel. He tries to go cross court to Peyton Smith. It's stolen away, and now a foul's going to be called on Delta. Nice job there by Dyson Heath to step in and take that one.
He did, but a good steal, and you know, you don't have to force that ball. That ball was open 2 seconds earlier, but they let South Sevier recover. You know, nothing wrong with getting into your offense and getting a decent shot.
So here comes South Sevier the other way. And back to the half-court trap is Delta. Oh, nobody sees the wide open Trevor Jones, and he has an easy one.
Well, that was set up by Peterson's back-to-back threes, though, because Delta had to respect that shot in the corner.
There's a kick ball on an intended pass by Delta. It'll be out of bounds at the half-court line.
But you got to know where Trevor Jones is.
Sure do. He's got 21 in the ball game. So the ball comes into Austin Chapel in the backcourt as we reach the halfway mark in this 4th period. 50-37. Here's Chapel, his 3. Over the top, no good. He was bothered by the defense coming at him.
Dyson Heath on the rebound for South Sevier.
And South Sevier brings it into the front court.
And South Sevier right now is doing a good job with patience right now. Yep. They're just collected.
Here's a shot from the angle right, no good. Rebound tipped.
Good effort by Bigelow, but great rebound that time by Delta.
Here comes Smith, and he has the ball poked away and a whistle on a foul. And this will send Peyton Smith to the line. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Every day is a good day to shop Drew Bay for a new truck. Check out the all-new, from the hubcaps to the headliner, 2014 Chevy Silverado. The all-new Silverado has four-wheel disc brakes for superb stopping ability. This beast boasts 355 horsepower with 383 foot-pounds of torque, up to 420 horses and 450 pounds of torque. You choose. Be sure to ask about active fuel management and optional bed lengths and other available options. The all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado makes every day a good day to shop Drew Bay. Drew Bay Chevrolet, Delta.
And Peyton Smith hits the first. Here's the second. Good again.
Yeah, Delta's fine with down 13. They're okay with the scoring with the clock stopped.
Absolutely. Peyton now with 7, and the lead's at 11, 50-39, with 3:15 to go. And here's a pass, ricochets off the bankboard. Delta will have it. Yep, and a travel called.
I thought they were going to let him get away with it.
And Coach Smith is saying to his point guard, don't give it up to the big guy coming down the floor 50 feet from the basket.
I know. They don't want it there. The other thing is they throw it to big guys right down at their feet. They don't want that either.
So again, South Sevier, after the turnover, brings it up into the front court. Here's a wide open three from the angle right. Short, ball goes off of a Bigelow and out of bounds. It'll be Delta's ball.
Boy, that's a un-Dyson-like shot from there, and we're going to have a timeout with Coach Smith.
Another timeout on the floor, 2:56 to go, 50-39. We'll be back to South Sevier right after this.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center. Healing for life.
And back live, Delta with the ball. Peyton Smith up the floor right side. Tanner Lefevre back out to Peyton, and he is fouled, I believe, by Trevor Jones going up. We'll keep it right here for this one. Well,
that's going to be 2 shots. Isn't that the 10th team foul against South Sevier?
We'll wait and see what they put on the board here. They say the 9th, so
Just
it'll be a
9th.
1-1. Yep. Peyton 2 for 2 there tonight. Got 7 points in the game and rattles the first one home. And this is what Delta needs, is to be able to score with this clock stopped.
You know, 2:40 and a lead under 10. You know, it's definitely still a ball game.
Second one by Smith, also good.
And they'll be shooting a double bonus with the Rabbits the rest of this game.
2:40 to go here in this one. 50-41. South Sevier leads it. As the Rams break it, down underneath, a nice pass and a layup. Oh, missed it. Just tried to go up and under on that one was Garrett Peterson.
Yeah, good rebound that time by Dakota Dutson.
Ooh, Delta almost turned it over right there in front of the bench, but they'll keep it, do the Rabbits.
Every possession right now big.
Really do. You almost need to score pretty much every time. And now here's another pass thrown away. They try to go over the top.
And that's a senior. When you steal the ball at this point of the game, you understand that time is more important than money. And let's just slow it down.
As we approach 2 minutes to go here in the game, 50-41. South Sevier with Delta in this zone, they're just going to kind of sit out front, and they'll pass it back and forth and take as much time as Delta will allow them right here. Here's Bigelow, free throw line.
And Delta's got 2 fouls to give before South Sevier even gets into the bonus.
South Sevier, I think, understanding now that they really don't need to score again as we go under 2 minutes. Delta now going to pick them up man-to-man. As the Rams continue just to work it out front. They've taken more than 30 seconds off the clock on the possession here. And I'm with you. I was going to say, they're going to have to take a foul or two to even get them to the bonus, so now might not be a bad time.
So that's a common foul. Maybe pick one up and then use it when you want to. But in minute 29, Delta is going to have to foul. You know, maybe you go for that first steal with 10 seconds. If you don't get it on the initial pass, then you got to think about it. Especially when it gets in some of these guys' hands that, you know, don't have the playing time that Trevor Jones has.
So they get it inbound and they go way out front with it. Here's Dyson Heath. And he's fouled by Dason Fouls, and this will send Heath to the line for 3 free throws. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Andy's Market in Monroe strives to provide their customers with the convenience of one-stop shopping. Not only do they have great prices and selection on all grocery items, but they also feature a bookstore, bakery, and grill. And now Andy's Market has added a pharmacy. There is no longer a need to travel for over-the-counter or prescription medications. Just stop by Aspen Ridge Pharmacy, now open inside Andy's Market. So much more than a grocery store, and now including a pharmacy.
And back live, it was actually the 6th team foul, so South Sevier inbounds, and they have it stolen away. Delta with the 3, deep right corner by Lefevre. No good, ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Delta in front of their own bench with 59.4 seconds to go. 50-41. As Delta could certainly use a 3 right here. It'll come into Peyton Smith. Up on top, Dakota Dutson, he drives. Right side, Tanner Lefevre, he drives. Floats it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, put back, no good. He'll shoot 2. Now we'll be back after this 30-second break.
RC Staples has been your family shoe and clothing outlet in Delta since 1995. If you need to outfit an individual, a family, or a missionary, RC Staples is the place. There's luggage, tuxedo rentals, and much more. RC Staples is very conscious of changing styles and fashion trends as they cater to the lifestyle, budget, and taste of Millard County residents. Hey, RC Staples is both trendy and price conscious. So shop with confidence. That's RC Staples, 261 West Main, Delta.
The Texaco gas station and convenience store in Monroe is now under new ownership, and great things are in the plans for the store right now. The owners of Andy's Market have purchased the Texaco and are currently remodeling the store in order to meet all of your needs. The store will continue to be open during the remodel, and they have also dropped the price of gas. So stop in, fill up with gas, and see the progress of the remodel as well as the new items that will be carried inside the store. That's the new look Texaco in Monroe.
The government and community leaders in Millard County today were molded into the people they have become by the experiences and opportunities during their high school years. The same stands true for the future leaders of Delta City. That's why the City Council and Mayor of Delta are thoroughly invested in providing opportunities for the students of Delta High School to assist them in reaching their potential. Delta City appreciates the opportunity to support Delta High School academics and this Delta Rabbits sports broadcast.
So as you were away, Coach Parsons took a timeout. Coming out of the timeout, Tanner Lefevre hits 1 of 2 to get this to an 8-point lead, 50-42. South Sevier with it with 35 seconds to go. And they'll work it out front. And Tanner Lefevre picks up the foul.
Put Colton Bigelow to the line to shoot 1-1.
And we'll keep it here for him to shoot. He hasn't missed from the line tonight. He's 4 for 4. He has 10 points in the ball game. First free throw, good.
Yeah, he's been perfect at the line.
51-42.
You always have to sit and look at that shot and go, I'm left-handed too. But still, when I see a lefty shoot the ball, I'm going, okay, now what did he just do?
And here's Bigelow for one more. Good again. Got 12 in the ball game, 6 in the first half, 6 in the second half. Here come the Rabbits. As they need to get one up quick here. Tanner Lefevre out to Peyton Smith. Dribbles, looking for some help. Goes right side to Lefevre, down inside to Caden Fowles. His turn, jumper, no good. And the rebound taken by South Sevier. Up the floor, Bigelow, he'll go down the lane, and it's blocked! Oh, and a whistle, a late whistle again and a foul. I think Bigelow was maybe going to try and dunk it.
He's going to try to dunk it there, but I saw old Tanner Lefevre's eyes, and he said he's not going to dunk it on me tonight.
So I like the effort on both ends right there.
We're going to see Rhett Shamo or Shamo? Shamo. The junior back in the lineup for the last 5.5 seconds for the Rabbits.
Bigelow's free throws, good.
Both these teams have utilized pretty much a 8 or 9 man rotation here.
As they're moving closer and closer to region play, trying to get that rotation down. Bigelow again, perfect. He is 8 for 8 from the line. Here comes Peyton Smith the other way. Drives, puts up the runner, no good, and that'll do it. 54-42 is your final, as the Rabbits put up a valiant effort here in the second half, but South Sevier just too much as they hang on for the 12-point win. Stay with us as we have our Sunrise Engineering postgame show coming up right around the corner as you watch Delta High South Sevier basketball right here on Centricom.com and local channel 10. And you're listening to the game on KSVC. That's Mid-Utah Radio. Appreciate them being with us. We'll be back with our postgame show right after this.
This is James at Ivy Lumber in Manti, Monroe. Got some great deals on our railroad ties, great deals on our lodge poles for $13.49 a piece. We got some cedar fencing, some of the 1x6 by 6 foot tall dog-eared cedar fencing for $1.89 each. 6 foot steel green posts, and those are $4.39 a piece. We got some great deals on cattle panels for $19.99. We're also proud to say that we're back manufacturing trusses. Give us a call if you need a price or quote on trusses. At Ivy Lumber, where the wood is good and so is the hardware. And stores in Manti and in Monroe.
At Lovell Pharmacy in Delta, we put the love in customer service. We do it by offering so much more than just pharmaceutical care. Try our Jackson Hole Soda, BYU Ice Cream, and our cheese curds from Beaver Cheese Plant. For all of your gift-giving needs, from baby showers to birthday presents, shop Lovell Pharmacy. And don't forget our nice, informative, caring staff. Remember, we put the love in customer service at Lovell Pharmacy. Find us at 111 East Main Street in Delta.
Mason Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here. Hey, don't blow your hard-earned money on ag supplies and such until you visit Oasis Seed Cooperative in Delta. There's Montana Silversmith and that special lady. Well, hey, Oasis Seed has your planting supplies too, but Oasis Seed is more than a seed company. Animal health products, livestock panels, gates, poles, fencing supplies, for sure, but so much more. Wrangler, tack, saddles, and much more. Work hard, but spend wisely at Oasis Seed Cooperative, 290 North, 1000 West, Delta.
Legendary NBA coach Phil Jackson once said, "Yes, victory is sweet, but it doesn't necessarily make life any easier the next season or even the next day." We applaud our student athletes for their hard work and determination on the court and in the classroom. Make your kids' education a priority. Find out what you can do. Brought to you by Sunrise Engineering, promoting excellence in sports and promoting excellence in education. Visit us at sunrise-eng.com.
Every morning, millions of people skip breakfast. But thanks to McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast, they'll have to find something else to skip, like waiting for the shower to warm up, putting in their contacts. Ow. Or they could just wear that wet towel to work.
Good morning, everyone.
There are options, people, but skipping McDonald's Dollar Menu at breakfast isn't one of them. So grab a sausage burrito, sausage McMuffin sandwich, premium roast coffee, and more for just $1 each. That's the simple joy of breakfast at McDonald's.
Your Delta McDonald's, a proud supporter of Delta High School sports.
At Zions Bank, they haven't forgotten who keeps them in business. It's you. While Zions Bank has offices in 10 western states, you are still number one. From checking and savings to business and personal loans, Zions Bank now offers its customers online banking services. Zions Bank is a leader in providing electronic banking services. If you haven't seen what Zions Bank has to offer you, stop in today. Zions Bank in Richfield, 55 West, 100 North, behind the post office.
The Intermountain Power Service Corporation is proud to bring you this presentation. IPSC is a community-minded company that contributes to our local schools, community organizations, and economy. The
The Intermountain Power Project consistently ranks among the best of America's coal-based power plants in reliability, cost-effectiveness, and environmental responsibility. Intermountain Power Service Corporation strives for perfection and is honored to be actively involved with Delta, Millard, and Juab High Schools.
And welcome back to the Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, serving clients in Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, and Arizona for over 30 years. So your final 54-42. South Sevier wins it, but it was a game that got a little interesting for a period of time there in the second half.
It really did, and I think if we found out a couple of things tonight, we found South Sevier can play good defense.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's probably why they're ranked number 1 in 2A. We found out that Delta can take a punch, pick themselves up, and get back and claw back and scratch back and get back into a ball game.
Absolutely.
And, when you say never say die and you get back into a ball game like that, boy, that can just be a springboard even in a loss. A lot of coaches say you don't learn anything in a loss, and I don't believe that. But I think Delta learned a few things about themselves tonight.
And if you don't, you probably shouldn't be in the business.
Yeah, you can go play an individual sport, but Trevor Jones tonight just really outstanding. Him and Bigelow, and then the rest of the team just played their role well. They played good defense, but Trevor Jones got his hands on. If we had kept track of steals, I'm sure he was over 10 tonight.
Oh, wow. If you look at that second half, it was a 32-15 game at the half. It looked like South Sevier was going to run away with it, and Delta came out with kind of a new vigor in that third quarter. They outscored South Sevier 18-7 to get back to within either 4 or 6. So you mentioned it might have even been 4 they got it down to.
Yeah, they got down to, what was it, 36-33, I thought.
Yeah, I believe it was.
And so, that's a one-possession game.
Wow.
Anything can happen in a one-possession game, but right now a lot of teams are a little too much Trevor Jones coming down.
Well, and Garrett Peterson hit 2 big threes there in that fourth quarter.
And he hit 2 threes, and he made a good pass underneath. And he's in a night where some of the other guys didn't shoot the ball extremely well, but these coaches know, both Coach Smith and Coach Parsons know, they don't give out trophies in December. But these are the proving grounds to get to February.
Again, you're listening to the post-game show here, sponsored by Sunrise Engineering. We're going to take another quick break, allow our sponsors to identify themselves, and we'll be back with more numbers from this game right after the break.
DP Curtis Trucking has been helping move America for many years. It's a reflection of the drivers, employees, and ownership. DP Curtis is a family-oriented business that gets their drivers home weekly with paid vacation, weekly pay, health and dental insurance, and a 401k plan and more. If you need trucking services or would like to join the DP Curtis family, call 435-896-4417. That's 896-4417.
The City of Monroe is proud to have its own power company and to support South Sevier athletics. Monroe City Power delivers nice, bright lights for every South Sevier athletic event at home. Having a public power company enables Monroe City to provide community improvements that could not be afforded otherwise, while keeping rates down at the same time. The City of Monroe and Monroe City Electric Department are proud of their South Sevier Rams and wish them well in all endeavors.
Have you heard? Central Valley Medical Center is now providing orthopedic surgery. That's right, Dr. Joel Holman is a full-time orthopedic surgeon practicing in Nephi. You no longer need to drive to the Wasatch Front for hip replacement, knee replacement, fracture care, hand surgery, and general orthopedic care. Dr. Holman completed a residency in general orthopedics and a fellowship in hand surgery at the U of U and sees patients in the Nephi Medical Clinic inside Central Valley Medical Center. Call 435-623-3633, 623-3633.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, they're servicing their clients with civil and structural engineering, construction management, surveys and GIS mapping, and material testing. They use state-of-the-art equipment to help you meet your budgets and deadlines. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
When just standing up from a sitting position becomes a major life event, Service Drug has the solution for you. Service Drug is a distributor of lift chairs made by Golden Technologies. These chairs are manufactured in the USA from the highest quality materials, and the comfort they provide is unsurpassed. They come in a variety of colors and styles to meet your every need. Stop by today and check out the full line of home medical supplies at Service Drug in Delta and Fillmore. As always, it's service first at Service Drug.
The health care you receive shouldn't depend on where you live, and you can rest assured that Sevier Valley Medical Center provides our communities with the same high-quality care and advanced technology services you'd receive if you drove to the city. From full-time specialty services such as ENT, orthopedics, podiatry, and internal medicine to a wide range of outpatient services, including imaging, respiratory therapy, and dialysis. High-quality health care with a personal hometown touch. Intermountain Sevier Valley Medical Center, healing for life.
Every day is a good day to shop Drew Bay for a new truck. Check out the all-new, from the hubcaps to the headliner, 2014 Chevy Silverado. The all-new Silverado has four-wheel disc brakes for superb stopping ability. This beast boasts 355 horsepower with 383 foot-pounds of torque, up to 420 horses and 450 pounds of torque. You choose. Be sure to ask about active fuel management and optional bed lengths and other available options. The all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado makes every day a good day to shop Drew Bay. Drew Bay Chevrolet, Delta.
Once again, welcome back inside of the Sunrise Engineering post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, making the things you do every day better, every day. So again, our thanks to Sunrise Engineering as we wrap things up here from South Sevier High School. Alongside Curtis Marsh, I'm Ken Nielsen. We appreciate Barrett down the aisle here from us, keeping us straight, getting us on and off. And we appreciate Centricom. That's a lot of work for all of them to chase around throughout the state, get games on the air, off the air, and so we do want to send our thanks to all the fine folks with Centricom, Mid-Utah Radio, all those fine people. But getting back to this one, as we mentioned, a very competitive game. Could have got away there at the halftime, but Delta battled back. And as we've talked about, both of these coaches, very similar in their styles. They are very intense on the sideline. They're great teachers, great motivators, and they know how to manage the game. Both of them, both Coach Smith and Coach Parsons.
And that's so important to be a leader like that. And, you know, Coach Parsons over here at South Sevier, what a tradition the Parsons family's had, from Lynn to Rhett to Race to JD. You know, that's one of the elite sports families in there, and we appreciate them tonight. Player of the game at Andy's Market, Trevor Jones. I'd say that's unanimous, wouldn't you say?
Couldn't agree with you more. The young man just lit it up for South Sevier, and he did so much more than even just scoring. He had 21 on the night, but his defense
I'm sure he's a double-double with everything.
It was incredible.
He's going to get a nice little meal over there at Andy's. Maybe we could suck up to him, because if you eat at that grill over there at Andy's, I'll tell you, if you get a chance to stop, it's a tremendous thing. But Andy's Market, who sponsors our player of the game, is a lot more than a grocery store, and it's a market with a bakery grill and a bookstore, and they do a lot of things in the community. You can ask for a gas card punch, earn free gas, competitive prices, best price in the state of Utah over the last month at their gas station. But Andy's Market at 515 North is going to have Trevor Jones as their player of the game.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly. Nice job there by Trevor Jones. So we're just about finished here. We do need to take one more break with our sponsors. Again, it takes a lot of different people to make these things go. It's not cheap to travel around and put these on the air, get the airtime, and pay for the talent like yourself to be here.
Boy, that's they could have done better in the parking lot, but I'm glad to be here.
So let's take one more break. We'll come back. We'll give you the final totals from both sides, and then we'll take a little bit of a look ahead as to what's coming up for both teams. So stay with us as you are right here on the Sunrise Engineering post-game show. We'll be back right around the corner.
We offer quick service on your loan request. We make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for an answer from some out-of-town loan committee. It's one of the advantages of banking with hometown people. You're independent, so are we. Utah Independent Bank, member FDIC. Hometown people, hometown spirit.
Hometown people, hometown spirit.
The type of medical care you receive shouldn't depend. People in rural towns should receive high-quality medicine just like those in big cities. Delta Community Medical Center and Fillmore Community Medical Center both provide the same quality care and advanced technology you'd receive if you drove to the city. What they do well. Intermountain's Fillmore Community Medical Center and Delta Community Medical Center. Healing for life.
Andy's Market in Monroe strives to provide their customers with the convenience of one-stop shopping. Not only do they have great prices and selection on all grocery items, but they also feature a bookstore, bakery, and grill. And now Andy's Market has added a pharmacy. There is no longer a need to travel for over-the-counter or prescription medications. Just stop by Aspen Ridge Pharmacy, now open inside Andy's Market. So much more than a grocery store, and now including a
RC Staples has been your family shoe and clothing outlet in Delta since 1995. If you need to outfit an individual, a family, or a missionary, RC Staples is the place. There's luggage, tuxedo rentals, and much more. RC Staples is very conscious of changing styles and fashion trends as they cater to the lifestyle, budget, and tastes of Millard County residents. Hey, RC Staples is both trendy and price conscious. So shop with confidence. That's RC Staples, 261 West Main, Delta.
The Texaco gas station and convenience store in Monroe is now under new ownership, and great things are in the plans for the store right now. The owners of Andy's Market have purchased the Texaco and are currently remodeling the store in order to meet all of your needs. The store will continue to be open during the remodel, and they have also dropped the price of gas. So stop in, fill up with gas, and see the progress of the remodel as well as the new items that will be carried inside the store. That's the new look Texaco in Monroe.
The government and community leaders in Millard County today were molded into the people they have become by the experiences and opportunities during their high school years. The same stands true for the future leaders of Delta City. That's why the City Council and Mayor of Delta are thoroughly invested in providing opportunities for the students of Delta High School to assist them in reaching their potential. Delta City appreciates the opportunity to support Delta High School academics and this Delta Rabbits sports broadcast.
This is
Sunrise Engineering. We live and work close to you. See their office locations at sunrise-eng.com. On Sunrise Engineering, they are the post-game show sponsor. Glad to have them with us throughout this season. As we wrap things up here from South Sevier High School real quick, we'll take a look at the numbers for both sides. First of all, for the Delta Rabbits, they were led by Peyton Smith. He had 9 in the game. Brennan Nielsen with 8. 6 points for Caden Fowles, 5 points apiece for Dakota Dutson and Austin Chappell, 2 points for Rhett Shamo. Delta was 11 of 13 from the free throw line, so pretty good percentage for them. They had 8 twos. They had 5 3-point shots in the ball game. So 42 points total. We look at South Sevier real quick. They were led by, as we knew this, Trevor Jones. He had 21 in the game. Coy Barton stepped up. Or excuse me, not Barton, I'm looking at the wrong name. Colton Bigelow stepped up, had 6 at the half, finishes with 14. A nice effort for the big man down inside.
Yeah, kind of quiet 14.
Also in double figures, Garrett Peterson with 10. He had 2 big threes there in the fourth quarter to kind of extend the lead to where it was manageable and the win came for South Sevier. 4 points for Dyson Heath, 3 for Porter Dowell. From the line, South Sevier was 13 of 18. 12 2-point field goals, 5 3-point field goals, again for a total of 54. Your thoughts here as we wrap things up?
Well, I thought, it's great. High school basketball is great to see 2 great communities get together. It's a healthy rivalry. You play your guts out, you shake hands after. And, I'd like to wish all our listeners a Merry Christmas. It's a marvelous time, and thanks for hanging in there with us. And Merry Christmas to you and to all our listeners.
I appreciate that, Kurt. It's been a pleasure working with you here tonight. Would like to do it again down the road. Hopefully I'm sure we will. We'll get to. So as we wrap things up here, we want to thank, as I mentioned, all the fine folks at Centricom, also the radio stations that help us get this out. So if you're not don't have access to the internet or television, you can listen to it just about anywhere in central Utah. So our thanks to Doug Barton and all of his crew. Also Barrett Hilton, he's our producer here tonight, doing a nice job keeping us on and off the air at the right times. Again, on behalf of Curtis Marsh, I'm Ken Nielsen saying thank you so much for being with us. Your final 54-42. Once again, Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a pleasant evening.
This is James at Alvey Lumber in Manti, Monroe. Got some great deals on our railroad ties, great deals on our lodge poles for $13.49 a piece. We got some cedar fencing, so the 1x6 by 6 foot tall dog-eared cedar fencing for $1.89 each. 6 foot steel green posts, and those are $4.39 a piece. We got some great deals on cattle panels for $19.99. We're also proud to say that we're back manufacturing trusses. Give us a call if you need a price or a quote on trusses. At Alvey Lumber, where the wood is good and so is the hardware. At stores in Manti and in Monroe.
At Lovell Pharmacy in Delta, we put the love in customer service. We do it by offering so much more than just pharmaceutical care. Try our Jackson Hole Soda, BYU Ice Cream, and our cheese curds from Beaver Cheese Plant. For all of your gift-giving needs, from baby showers to birthday presents, shop Lovell Pharmacy. And don't forget our nice, informative, caring staff. Remember, we put the love in customer service at Lovell Pharmacy. Find us at 111 East Main Street in Delta.
Mason Machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here. Hey, hold up there. Don't blow your hard-earned money on ag supplies and such until you visit Oasis Seed Cooperative in Delta. There's Montana Silversmith and that special lady. Well, hey, Oasis Seed has your planting supplies too, but Oasis Seed is more than a seed company. Animal health products, livestock panels, gates, poles, fencing supplies, for sure, but so much more. Wrangler, tack, saddles, and much more. Work hard, but spend wisely at Oasis Seed Cooperative, 290 North, 1000 West, Delta.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.